I wake up with your name still heavy on my lip. The morning feels so cold without your fingertips. I talk to empty rooms like you're still listening. I laugh a little louder just to hide the trembling. I wear my bravest face when people ask your name. I say I'm doing fine, like love's an easy game. Every little thing still leads me back to you. Some hearts don't break at once, they slowly fall into. I gave you all my truth, every sea, every sky. I never knew that love could leave me this far. I love you like I let you ever love me. I stay when you were leaving. You stopped, I couldn't be. I loved you deeper than words could ever say. You moved on like it was nothing. I'm still stuck in yesterday. Your jacket in my arm still smells like yesterday. I should've thrown it out, but I just couldn't stay. I sleep on no side still, like you'll come home tonight. I hate myself for hoping when I know it's not right. You promised forever, like you were something small. I built my world around it just to watch it fall. I loved you outside when loving hurt like hell. I chose to hold your hand while you let yours slip away. I loved you hard when you chose not to try. You found someone to replace me. I just lied and cried. Did I ask for too much? Was I hard to keep? Or was I just a chapter you didn't mean to read? I blame myself for leaving when you were already gone. I kept fixing what was broken, but the love was never mine alone. They said I should feel safe, now they're drawing her down. But I stayed through the silence, helping you figure it out. I loved you longer through the lonely nights. I chose you every day. You chose your peace and left my I loved you over, even when it broke me inside. You closed the door so easily. I'm still standing and can cry. Maybe one day I'll forgive the girls for trying so hard, for all made someone who left and called it falling apart. If you ever miss my voice or the way I used to care, just know I don't hold the past too tight, I let it rest where it belongs. Your name feels lighter now, like an echo in old songs. I used to fear the silence after you were gone. Now I see it as a place where I can be my own. We loved in honest moments, not always brave but true. We didn't promise miracles, we just did what we could do. Some nights were full of laughter, some days were hard to stay. But even in the ending, there was beauty in the way. I don't ask the stars why, I don't fight what's done. I learned that love can end without meaning someone lost. So this is my soft goodbye, no tears falling from my eyes, no words left unexplained, no truth I had to hide. This is my soft goodbye, with respect for what we were. You didn't break my heart, you helped to learn to love the world. I see your life moving on and mine is moving too. I don't feel replaced or small, just different, just new. I stopped measuring my worth by who decides to stay. I finally chose myself in the kindest way. I gave you love without demands, you gave me time and care. That's not a story of regret, that's something rare. So this is my soft goodbye, without anger, without pain. I don't wish you'd come back, I don't wish things stayed the same. This is my soft goodbye, with a calm and open heart. Some people walk with us, but don't stay till the end part. If I ever love again, I won't be scared to try, because you showed me love doesn't always have to survive. It just has to be honest while it's here, and brave enough to end without fear. Not every ending needs a reason, not every love needs a name. Some connections are complete even when they don't remain. So this is my soft goodbye, not a loss, not a mistake, just a moment in my life I will always appreciate. This is my soft goodbye, with a grateful, steady smile. You were meant to stay forever, you were meant to stay a while. If we never cross paths again on any street or sign, just know you were a part of me. I'll remember kindly, not with longing, not with regret, just quiet peace. Because loving you ended softly, and that's enough for me. I don't close the door on us, I just don't stand there anymore. What we had was real enough, I don't need to ask for more. I've learned love doesn't disappear just because it's done. It settles quietly and inside, becoming something calm. I used to measure happiness by who stayed close to me. Now I know my heart is whole even in its own company. I don't rewrite the ending, I don't deny the start. Some things are meant to live softly in the heart. So I leave love open without asking you to return. I don't hold on to the feeling, I don't let it burn. I leave love open with respect for what we were. You don't belong to my future, but you help shape who I am. I don't wait for messages, I don't check the time. If you ever think of me, I hope it feels kind. I don't need closure anymore, I found it on my own. And knowing love can end without feeling alone. You gave me what you could, I gave you what I had. That's not a story of regret, that's something good we had. So I leave love open without bitterness or fear. I don't wish things stayed the same, I don't wish you were still here. I leave love open and I finally can say I loved you fully in that season, and that's enough for me. If someone loves you differently in ways I couldn't do, I hope you feel safe enough to be honest and true. And if someone holds my heart with patience and grace, I'll know it's because of you. I learned how love should feel. Not every love is meant to stay, not every heart is meant to keep. Some are meant to teach us how to love and still be free. So I leave love open, not as a wound, but as light. I don't carry us as sorrow, I carry us as right. I leave love open with a peaceful, steady breath. You weren't meant to walk beside me, but you walked with me enough. If our lives never meet again on any road or sign, just know you'll always live in a gentle part of my mind. Because loving you was honest, and letting go was too. And I will always be grateful for who I became with you. I don't wake up missing you like I used to every day. I still think of you sometimes, but the ache has learned to stay. I've stopped asking all the why, stopped begging love to prove. Some answers never come, some hearts just don't choose you. I see your name in passing, it doesn't pull me down. I smile like an old memory that no longer needs a sound. What we were was beautiful, but beauty doesn't mean it lasts. Not every love is meant to grow, some only teach, then pass. I loved you in the best way I knew how to be, and even if it ended, I'm proud of loving honestly. So I let you go gently, without anger, without blame. I don't need an explanation, I don't need someone from leaving. Sometimes love is knowing when to stop believing. You gave me what you could, I gave you what I had. Not every ending is a loss, some are just a path. So I let you go gently, without trying to be strong. I don't hate you for the silence, I don't replay what went wrong. I let you go gently, and I finally understand. Loving you was never wrong, staying would have been. I don't need to be remembered, I don't need you to look back. If my love helped you become yourself, then I can live with that. I forgive you for leaving, I forgive myself too, for loving someone fully who wasn't meant to choose me through. Some people walk beside us, but don't stay till the end. They're not meant to be forever, just exactly when we need them. So I let you go gently, with a calm, steady breath. I don't carry us as a wound, I carry us as death. I let you go gently, and for the first time I'm okay. Not because I stopped loving you, but because I chose my way. If our paths cross again someday, I'll smile and let it be. You were once my home and someone, now you're just a memory. And that's alright with me. I don't ask the past to return, I let it sit and breathe. What we were still feels intact, just no longer meant for me. Your name doesn't pull me back, it only softly stays, like something I once loved deeply in another shape. We didn't lose our way in anger, we didn't end in fire. We simply reached a quiet truth, our hearts no longer aligned. You were searching for a future, I was learning how to stay. Neither one of us was wrong, we just chose a different way. I loved you without trying to keep, but didn't want to remain, and that alone feels like peace. So I keep you kindly, not in long and not in pain. I don't wish you were still here, I don't ask you to explain. I keep you kindly, as a part of who I am. You were meant to be my ending, just a place where I could stand. I don't replay our final night or count the words we said. I trust that what was real doesn't need to be defended. You held my hand when life felt loud, you let me learn to breathe, and that will always matter. Even if you're not with me, some love doesn't stay in touch, it stays in who we are, and I've learned that's enough. So I keep you kindly, without asking for more. I don't knock on closed doors, I don't wait outside anymore. I keep you kindly, with a calm and open heart. You didn't take my taught me how to love without a fight. You showed me love can be quiet, still honest, still true, and that letting go with grace is also love too. Not a goodbye needs sorrow, not every ending means loss. Some love completes its purpose and gently moves us on. So I keep you kindly, with respect for what we were. I don't feel empty without you, I just feel different, sure. I keep you kindly, and I finally understand. Some people come to change us, not to stay and hold our hand. If we meet a stranger someday or pass without a sign, just know you'll always be remembered in the softest lines. Because loving you is gentle and releasing you is too. And I will always be thankful for the time I had with you. I don't look for you in crowds like I did before. I don't wait for your shadow by the door. Your absence doesn't scream, it only softly stays, like a song I used to love but don't replay. We were never broken, just unfinished lines. Two hearts reading different states of time. You needed space to grow, I needed roots to stay. Neither of us wrong, just not the same. I've made peace with the truth that love doesn't always choose to become forever. Loved you the right way, without chains, without fear. I didn't ask you to be someone you weren't ready to be here. I loved you the right way, and I let you decide. Sometimes loving someone means not holding them tight. I kept the best of us and let the rest go free. I don't carry disappointment inside of me. What we had was real, even if it didn't stay. Some feelings don't disappear, they change. I stopped wishing you would miss me the way I once did too, because love isn't proven by what someone loses. I loved you the right way, with an open heart. I didn't beg you to remain when you drifted apart. I loved you the right way, with honesty and grace. You weren't meant to be my ending, just a beautiful place. If you ever think of me, I hope it makes you smile. Not because you want me back, but because it meant a while. I hope you felt safe with me, I hope you felt seen, that I loved you softly in between. Some loves teach us patience, some teach us release. You taught me how to love without needing a keep. I loved you the right way, without anger or regret. I don't replay the goodbye, I don't wish we never met. I loved you the right way, and that's enough for me, because loving you gently set my own heart free. If our stories never meet again on any road or sign, just know you were a chapter I smile like I'm okay, but the night knows every tear. I walk through crowded rooms, still wishing you were here. I learned how to breathe alone, with memories in my chest. Your name is in every song I never meant to confess. They say time will heal the pain, but some wounds learn how to stay. I try to let you go, but my heart just won't obey. I'm still holding on to the words you never said, to the love we almost had, to the dreams inside my head. I'm still holding on, even when it hurts this way. If loving you is losing me, then I'm still holding on. Your shadow's on the wall, every time the lights go low. I pretend I moved along, but deep inside you know I've been strong for everyone, but weak when I'm alone. Some goodbyes don't end the love, they just turn it into stone. I replay every fight, every laugh, every lie. If I could turn back time, I'd choose you every time. I'm still holding on to the touch I can't forget, to the fire in your eyes I still feel inside my chest. I'm still holding on, though my heart's about to break. If loving you is hurting me, then I'll take it anyway. Maybe one day I'll be free from the ghost of you and me, but tonight I'm not that strong, so I keep singing this song. I'm still holding on when I should have walked away, but love doesn't listen to the things we try to say. I'm still holding on, even if you're gone, you are mine forever. So I'm still holding on. If you ever hear this song, just know I try to be strong, but some loves don't fade away, they just learn to live in pain. I don't miss you like I used to, with a heart that begs and pleads. I miss you like a season that gave me what I need. You were never meant to stay, but you stayed long enough to teach my heart the meaning of when love is simply love. We talked until the morning about dreams we couldn't keep, not because we didn't want them, but because life chose deep. Your hand fit mine so naturally before the world stepped in, and even now I'm grateful for the shape my life was in. I don't wonder what went wrong, I don't measure who let go. Some things end without a reason that we're ever meant to know. Where love was enough, even without set them free, knowing when to let go. Is it some kind of honesty, where love was enough, even if it didn't stay? Some feelings don't grow old, they just gently fade away. Where love was enough, without regret or doubt. You were never my forever, but you were my right now. If I ever loved again the way I loved you then, it won't be from the same place, but from what you left within. You show me love can be calm, not always fire or pain. That sometimes hearts just meet so they won't fear love again. I don't keep you in my prayers like I'm wishing you were mine. I pray you're happy somewhere, living a beautiful life, where love was enough, even when we let it go. I carry you in gratitude, not in words I never spoke. Where love was enough, I release you with a smile. Some people change your life just by staying for a while. If our names become strangers and our memories turn kind, just know you were a chapter I will never underline. Not because it wasn't special, but because it already was. And that is more than enough. I learned how to smile again, just so no one asks my name. I learned how to laugh out loud while my heart still feels the same. You left without a warning sign, no final words, no fight, just silence growing louder every lonely night. I keep your photos hidden like secrets in my phone. I tell myself I'm better now, but I still feel alone. You said you needed distance to find out who you are, but you never noticed you took my light that far. I was fighting for us while you were letting go. I kept believing in a love you already outgrew. You left quietly, like I never mattered at all, like my tears were nothing, like I was easy to lose and fall. You left quietly, and I stayed to feel the pain. I kept loving all the memories. You walked away from every name. Your favorite cup still waits on the corner of the sink. I talk to it sometimes when I don't know what to think. I replay all our last good days, like maybe I missed a sign. How did loving you so deeply turn into wasting time? I gave you my softest parts, every fear, every dream. You held them for a moment, then dropped them in between. You left quietly, to keep? Did you ever really love me, or just like the way I'd bleed? I blame myself for everything your silence never said. I kept waiting for an answer you never meant to send. They say love should heal you, not leave you this afraid. But I gave you my forever, you only stayed halfway. You left quietly, and I shattered in the sound of a love that died in silence without ever breaking out. You left quietly, and I stayed to clean the mess. You found peace in letting go, I found pain in loving less. If you ever think of me in the middle of your day, just know I didn't stop loving, I just learned to walk away. You left quietly, but I felt it loud inside. Some people don't say goodbye, they just take your heart and hide. Your shadow dances on my wall, I swear I hear you when you call. Every thought leads back to you, like my heart already knew. I don't say much, but you can see this feeling's getting close to me. I count the stars, I lose my way when you're the wish I wanna say. In between heartbeats, I feel your name. Every little moment feels the same. I try to breathe, I try to stay calm, but I love how you pull me along. Between heartbeats, close to you. Between heartbeats, I fall too soon. Between heartbeats, say it's true. Coffee cups and careless laughs, time was slow and we don't ask. Your smile hits me out of nowhere. Now I'm caught and I don't care. I don't say much, but you can see this feeling's getting close to me. I count the stars, I lose my way when you're the wish I wanna say. Between heartbeats, I feel your name. Every little moment feels the same. I try to breathe, I try to stay calm, but I love how you pull me along. Yeah, maybe we're quiet, maybe we're shy, but sparks don't need a reason why. If you're here, that's all I need. Let this moment stay with me. In between heartbeats, I feel your name. Every little moment feels insane. I don't